Akwaf, Kahala, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. This is Brother Kazak Gabar coming with a little lesson. And I want to get into talking about these famines because in 2nd Ezra 16, it talks about how the Most High going to send famines upon America and the rest of the world. But America is the place that's going to get it the most, you know. I want to start at 2nd Ezra 16 and 14. Behold, which means look, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. So when these plagues come out, they're not going to stop, bro. It's just going to keep intensifying and growing and growing and growing. And eventually everyone is going to feel these things that's coming upon the earth. 2nd Ezra 16 and 15. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth. So right now, the fire is kindled up, and things are getting worse and worse, and it's on a blaze right now. Things are worse in America, and it's worse in every country. This famine is just building up, and it's not going to slow down, people. You know, 2nd Ezra 16 and 16. Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer, returneth not backwards, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon earth shall not return. You see that? The plagues that's coming out here, the Most High shot these plagues out here with his spiritual bow and arrow. And people think that it's going to go back to normal, but it's not going to go back to normal. These things are just going to intensify more and more and more and more. 2nd Ezra 16 and 17, this is Ezra speaking. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? Why did Ezra say that? Because when he had this vision many years back, he believed in reincarnation, and he knew that he will be here in these last days. Again, because a lot of us are reincarnated over and over again in these times. But that's another lesson that I hopefully can get into, Lord willing. 2nd Ezra 16 and 18. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings. The beginning of famine and great death. Because this famine is going to cause severe death. Famine is going to be terrible, people. The beginning of wars and the powers to stand in fear. You see the government, they quitting. They running from the people, the civilians. They running from them, trying to stay away from them violent waves of people. Because they starting to stand up against the governments. The beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils come? Well, the Israelites, we need to be getting our head together in these scriptures, putting all our faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. You 2/3, it might not be your lot, but try to get into these scriptures, try to find out who you are according to these scriptures and what you got to do to not get caught up in these times. Heathens and wicked, the Most High got it out for y'all, man. That's just how it is. 2nd Ezra 16 and 19. Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. These scourges is like whippings. This stuff is like whippings to us to give us correction. And some of us are taking heed to this correction, but a lot of the 2/3 Jakes, they not hearing this, let alone believing Yahweh by Yahweh Shai. They don't believe in these scriptures. They believe what Esau tell them. 2nd Ezra 16 and 20. For all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness. They see all these things occurring. Some people watching the news. A lot of people hearing the brothers on the street corners preaching this word, bringing this truth out. But they don't want to hear it. They're not going to turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. They're not mindful of the things that's going on and With that being said, they're going to be caught off guard from the things that's coming upon this earth. 2nd Ezra 16 and 21. Behold, victual shall be good and cheap upon earth. That's talking about these little restaurants and stuff that you can go get a little cheap food from. In some stores, you can even go in and get you a little few canned goods for the low. You know, you think it's all good that you can still find some type of cheap food on earth or not. That they shall think themselves to be in good case. You think you're in a good position because you can go get you a $5 a gift bag or something from Wendy's, or get you a double cheeseburger from McDonald's, which is all poison in the first place. Let's continue. And even then, evil shall grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. The sword going to increase. People going to be killing each other. Like you see now, you see mass shootings. You see just random people in neighborhoods getting shot. A couple of murders that just happened in Kentucky. Murders happening in Milwaukee. Murders happen all over the world by the huge numbers, like numbers that you ain't never seen before. These famines are increasing on huge levels like we ain't never seen before. And people are becoming more confused than ever before. You know? And this is just the beginning of sorrows. 2nd Ezra 16 and 22. For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine. A lot of people are going to die from famine. And I looked at a video, and it's a very scary thing. When you hungry and your body starts to feed off of itself, famine, dying of starvation, that's a very bad thing. It's better to die by the sword than to die by famine, you know. But let's keep going. And the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. So the people that escape this famine or this hunger, the sword is going to destroy you. If it's not the ICBM missiles, it's going to be people out here that's extremely hungry. They're going to come for your food, sisters and brothers. They're going to come for your food. And they're going to even kill you for it. Whatever they got to do to get it up out of you. 2nd Ezra 16 and 23. And the dead shall be cast out as dung. There's going to be so many dead bodies out here that just going to be laying in the middle of the street. Like shit. You see it says dung. They're going to be casted out of the streets like dung, man. And there shall be no man to comfort them. No burials. Your body's just going to be out there decomposing. And I can only imagine the scent in the air at that time with all these dead bodies being out here on these streets. For the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be casted down. Everything is going to be wasted. You're not going to be able to find no food. People going to be out here ravaging one another. It's just going to be a very, very dangerous time. And we leaning towards them times right now. There shall be no man left to till the earth and to sow it. Ain't gonna be nobody to grow vegetation, none of that. It's just gonna be all bad out here, y'all. You know? And the trees shall give fruit, and who shall gather them? No one. Because everybody gonna be dead, casted out into the streets like dung. You know? It's just gonna be a very bad time, you know? And Israel, if y'all out here that still sleep, y'all better wake up because time is running out, man. And I hope these few scriptures were edifying to you brothers out there. I just wanted to bring out a couple of scriptures on these famines and how bad it's going to get. And this is just a tip of the iceberg of what I brought out. It's more scriptures of giving you even more deeper details on what's going to go down. But like I said, I hope this was edifying, brothers and sisters. Shalom.